Hello Scorpio, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising in a relationship and or in separation from their person. Welcome back to the channel. Just a friendly reminder to take what resonates. If it does not resonate, leave it behind. Check your other placements or the other relationship videos or the single videos. There may be messages for you there. If it resonates and or if you simply enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe so that you see the future content that I will be putting out. It helps you, it helps me, and everybody is happy. So let's go ahead and take a look at your love life here, Scorpio. See what's going on. See if we can have a little bit of guidance here for you. Wonderful Scorpio. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to take a look at your past relationship. Here we have the Six of Arrows in the reverse position. We have the Two of Staves in the reverse position. And we have the Eight of Staves in the upright position. So your Six of Arrows, the arrows are the sword suit in this deck. Six of Arrows. In the reverse position is starting off. So yeah, Six of Arrows, transitions, travel, movement. In the reverse, more understanding of a situation is needed before it can change. Travel delays. So a delay. Things aren't moving as fast as we would like them to. Six of Swords in the reverse is interruption, stalling, obstacles, and reticence. So the Six of Swords can mean that you're refusing to move on, or that your ability to move on has been stalled, delayed, or interrupted. If it's a former, remember to try not to let your emotions get the best of you. Letting go of the negativity of the past is the logical, healthy thing to do, so don't let your heart stop from healing. If your moving on has been stymied, know that you might need to reevaluate either the method of moving on or the very path itself. Sometimes the obstacles indicate that you need to find a new route or a more creative solution to arrive at your destination. Your Two of Wands. Twos are all about decisions to be made. It is in the reverse position, so there was a hesitation, there was a struggle, unanticipated difficulties. This card warns of either giving up too soon or acting too quickly on a new venture. You may be excited to start, but that doesn't mean you should forego planning or following through. Lay the groundwork and see this thing through to the finish line. And then you have the Eight of Staves in the upright position, which is all about momentum, growth, and communication. So is associated with fantastic growth and acceleration, whether your new relationship is becoming serious very quickly or a project of work is finally gaining traction. The Eight of Wands warns you to hold on tight because this train is not slowing down. There will likely be many transformations that feel very sudden, so stay prepared to go with the flow. Be ready to communicate and keep your eyes open for news and messages. So with that said, that is in the past position. So you have a little bit of a lingering past here. You're struggling to move on, perhaps a little bit of a rigidity. You're struggling to let go of something that's holding you back. And then you have this Two of Staves. Yet again, a decision was to be made. A new venture possibly was there, and you hesitated. You took too long to decide or to make a decision. Or perhaps you even jumped the gun and it went so fast. But then you have this Eight of Wands where it was momentum, it's fast, it was growing, it was pacing. So maybe you're actually coming out of that, or perhaps the new venture started off a little bumpy, but now we're having this growth and this momentum come through. For your energy, you have Dido and Anais. Which is the Tower card. It is in the upright position. It's oppression. You have the Nine of Coins in the reverse position. And you have Transformation, the Death card, Persephone, and Pluto. So this is your energy, Scorpio. That is also Scorpio as well. So So towers are all about upheaval, transformation, changes. It shakes the foundation. So we have, oh my goodness, come on. I hate Okay. So let's go ahead and start with oppression here. If I can get my fingers to work, it's only like 1 degree where I am. And now I'm dropping stuff. Okay. Alrighty. So, depression, difficulties, and release. I will read the other one because this one comes across very dark. Towers are not always a bad thing. They can be painful, they can hurt, they can be challenging, but what change isn't? Change is necessary. So just remember, feeling overwhelmed or oppressed by circumstances or emotions, confusion, inability to change our lives for the better, a pause before moving into a new phase of life. Destruction, chaos, upheaval, and consequences. Get ready to shake up because the tower is alerting you about a storm on the horizon. Some drastic changes coming, and it won't be pretty. Death, bankruptcy, job loss, a breakup, injury, and the like. Follow this card, and there's nothing you can do about it except embrace the chaos. Let the world you know crash and burn so that you can build a newer, more stable one. This sudden change is hard, painful, and all-consuming, but as with any form of destruction, rebirth will follow. So you will be a phoenix, okay? The 9 of Coins does speak on, oh Lord, it speaks on overindulgence, being a little too materialistic, but it comes across loneliness and an insecurity and a lack of fulfillment. It hints, although you have everything you've worked hard for, you might still feel as though you're missing something. Maybe your independence and self-sufficiency have left you feeling a bit lonely. Or maybe you have all the money, but none of the sense of security or safety. There's no point in having wealth and prosperity if you're still unhappy. Absolutely true. So make sure that even if you're alone, or you choose to be alone, that you're not lonely. It's okay to introspect. It's okay to get self-reflection. It's time to meditate, and to think things through and to work on yourself, but don't isolate yourself. Make sure you're still getting out there. So even though you're going through this big shakeup and this transformation, just be wary about really reflecting on what you want or what you need, and come from a place of love and gratitude, not a place of lack. So then we have the Death card, which is all about transformation. It's change, new beginnings. You are in the reverse. It's a denial and it's a resistance to change. So you are struggling with this Tower. Change is inevitable. Don't resist change. It's going to make it more painful. If you embrace the change and the chaos and you start to kind of accept it is what it is, live in the present moment and find things to be grateful for and find that silver lining to everything, which can be very hard if you're going through a breakup, or again, you had all this movement in this past relationship or your past, you had a lot of movement and growth coming here. So this Tower could have really shaken things up, but there is a reason for it. It is bringing something in even better, okay? So don't resist the change, accept it, embrace it, and see what's going on here. We have the 7 of Arrows for your person's energy in the reverse position. We have the Fool's card in the reverse position. Tamino and Pamina, and then we have the Princess of Arrows, which is the Page of Swords in this deck. So, going through with that here, 7 of Swords, usually a card of betrayal, theft, sneakiness, right, an underhanded behavior. In the reverse position, it's denial, it's secrets, discovery, and truth. So the 7 of Swords can indicate that you're trying to fool yourself and are in denial about your situation, or that the harsh truth is finally being revealed. If it's the first, you better be frank and get real with yourself, because lying to yourself and keeping secrets only makes the situation worse. Face the music and deal with reality no matter how difficult it may seem. If the truth is coming to light, then what was taken from you might be coming back, or you might finally get a chance at reconciliation over a past deception. Approach this opportunity with forgiveness, patience, and gratitude. So with that said, perhaps your person made a big mistake. They did something bad. They did something wrong in this relationship. So, and things happen. People make mistakes. I'm not condoning anything, but I'm not going to condemn either. It's not that it's okay. It's not that, depending on the situation, especially, but people can learn and people can grow and they can mature. So, just to keep that in mind. And perhaps that was your tower moment. So, here we had these. A little bit of a struggle with toxicity and baggage, holding on to the past. Perhaps we manifested something that we really didn't want to manifest, because you can, unfortunately, hard pill to swallow. You do manifest the bad in your life sometimes as well, because you're constantly worrying about it. We have this decision, this crossroad that we had to take. And we had this wonderful momentum. And then all of a sudden you have this tower moment in your energy over here. And reflecting this for your person is a card of underhanded behavior, a card of deception, a card of denial. So perhaps something that they did came to light. Perhaps there was a third party interference. Perhaps they cheated. Perhaps they made a mistake. Perhaps they were not thinking clearly, or perhaps they have put their needs ahead of yours consistently. They're not growing. The Fool speaks on being reckless and restrained and having a need for consideration. So this card tells you to pause and reconsider your decisions. Yes, intuition and idealism are great, but it's important not to ignore common sense. Things aren't always as they seem, so think ahead and look before you leap. Lastly, if you're surrounded by signs telling you to go, 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 but you're still hesitating, this card reverse tells you to stop hemming and hawing and go all in. So perhaps there's also that as well. Perhaps this person does not always act, or perhaps they act a little too much on whim, right? Your person could be very wishy-washy. Your person could be very unsensical almost, right? Like they don't always use their mind. Or perhaps they're so free-loving and carefree and whatever, that it puts you in this point of like, why am I the responsible one? Why can't you ever take anything seriously? Like, how many times have we all had these conversations where it's like, why do you have to make a joke about everything? I'm being serious right now. I'm, blah, blah, blah. So there could be a lot of that. There is the Page of Arrows in their energy. Again, or the Princess of Arrows. The princesses are the pages of this deck. Pages are messengers. They're people coming in with messages. So your person, knowledge, new communication, inquiry, and a change. So the Page of Swords brings information, updates, and change. As with all the sword cards, the Page's focus is on intellect and curiosity. They're strategic, communicative, and logical. When appearing in the context of school or work, this card heralds research, debate, and negotiation. If you're waiting on results, they should come soon. In love, the Page hints that you and your partner are connected intellectually. There's also a budgeting, ambitious side to the Page. They're actively looking to uncover opportunities. So perhaps even they're coming in with a message for you. They want to communicate with you. They want to bring this in. They are coming forward. They are coming to you. Perhaps even the Seven of Arrows wasn't actually directly to you. They could beat themselves up over things throughout their past as well. A lot of the times we hold on to things that we feel so guilty about, and we just beat ourselves up forever and ever and ever and ever. It's really hard to let go of the past, even though the past is pretty much a figment of imagination. You can't go back there. None of us have a time machine. And even if you did, think of what would you actually change, right? Because it would affect other things. The butterfly effect, right? I'm gonna scoot your deck over just a little bit because I keep having issues with my camera. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so I just want you to be able to actually see your cards on the screen. Okay. For the few, before I move on, we will pull on these just to get a little bit better of an idea. You already know your situation, but perhaps you do want to know more about your person's feelings here, because they do have love for you, or they wouldn't be this innocent, flighty feeling here, and they wouldn't be wanting to come in with this message for you. Whether this is an apology, whether this is an offering of love, of reconciliation, who knows, right? But we're going to see. Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is all about waiting for your harvest, waiting for your investment to pay off. We have the Prince of Staves, again, a page, or I'm sorry, a knight, a message. This one is in the reverse position, so there's a little bit of a hesitation. There's a little bit of a delay. It's slow moving. So it's funny that they're coming in. They want to come in with this message, but they're hemming and hawing. And they're probably feeling guilty and doing a lot of self-loathing, to be honest with you. But you're waiting for this investment to pay off in this relationship. There's a delay in this communication, so you're getting frustrated. But then we have Cleopatra and fertility come through. Or I'm sorry, Cleopatra and Caesar come through, and that is the fertility card, which is your Empress, okay? So, oh Lord. Ruling over one's life, a new marriage or a special relationship, practical action that manifests a physical product. You could have children with this person. You guys could do business endeavors. You could come into wealth in this relationship. This is a potential outcome, potential future for this relationship. So even though it is taking time, this relationship could budgeon and blossom into a family situation. Let's go ahead and check the Five of Staves. The Five of Staves is kind of an interesting card for a potential outcome for this relationship. The Five of Staves speaks on, so like in the upright, it's conflict, it's competition, it's this consistent fight almost. And the Five of Staves here in the reverse pretty much says that it's letting go, it's moving on, it's no longer having to compete, no longer having to feel like you're in this place of I said competition. You're no longer competing. You're no longer competing for your person's affection. They're no longer competing for yours. You're no longer competing against each other. That could be why you have this fertility card now, because you are coming together. You're going to unify. You're going to join forces versus consistently fighting. Let's go ahead and pull on this. I do kind of feel like a mistake was made. Please remember, you don't have to stay with this person. You don't have to give them a second chance. Ever. You don't have to do that. You have the Star, which is all about manifesting, wishing, dreams. You have Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. And then you also have the Ten of Cups. So Temperance is all about coming into balance, harmony, things like that. Your Ten of Cups is a fulfillment. It's a soulmate card. It's a happily ever after with this person. So once you've reached this communication, you decide to forgive this person and move forward, or forgive yourself as well. If you have an underhanded behavior, perhaps they discovered something as well. I should not always blame the other party. It's just difficult when they have that energy in their side. It's kind of like a quick assumption of mine that they're the ones that messed up. But if you guys can reach a conclusion and you can communicate your needs and your boundaries, and you can reconcile and work through this, which can be tough if trust has been betrayed. Because without trust, there can be no love, right? Like, you can have feelings, but this love isn't going to bloom and blossom. So you have to work through trauma, whether that is therapy, whether that is communicating, whether that is having open lines, right? But you do have this amazing outcome after this Five of Staves. So you guys face this competition, or this conflict, I should say, and you're manifesting this life for you. You're coming into harmony. And then you have this Ten of Cups here. I'm going to go ahead and pull and see. Let's check out Okay. So yeah, you have the World card. Completion, closure. There is a little bit of a delay. It's an unrealized closure. It's in the reverse position. We have the Five of Swords, which again is a conflict. It's ego. There's a bit of an aggression. But then you have the Seven of Cups, which is all about choices and illusion and dreams and temptation. So you could have a lot of choices coming in towards you anyway, and you could be kind of like, well, what do I do here? Because you've hurt me, I've hurt you, we're fighting, we're conflicting, but we have all these decisions, we have all these choices to make, we have all these opportunities. Perhaps I should take one of them. You have the Nine of Swords. That's kind of a card of despair. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. I just want to kind of Nine of Swords yet again in the reverse position. So again, this love offering is coming in. So I do feel that there was a bit of a betrayal. There was a bit of a heartbreak. There was temptation. So I do believe that there was a third party interference and adultery. I don't assume that that is exactly it. It could also be friends, family, twisting, because that happens. We do have the Three of Swords, so there was a heartbreak. Sorry, that fell on the floor. But there's healing now. And we're moving forward. So, yeah, Four of Pentacles coming out of complacency and boredom. King of Wands, we're going into a stability. And Queen of Wands, got the partners. So if you can work it out with this person, yet again, we have these, we have the Ten of Cups here. I'm just kind of clarifying the information for me because I'm curious. So like I'm clarifying your person and all this. And I'm kind of clarifying this whole outcome. You do have a fantastic partnership if you guys can work through the problems. And this could take a lot of time. So don't expect it to be overnight. Yep, Five of Wands right there again. So the Five of Wands, Four of Cups yet again. Sorry, did I read one wrong? Oh, Four of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. I said Four of Cups, I think, on that. Four of Pentacles. You have the Four of Cups, which is that complacency, that boredom. That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, if you guys can work through this, this is a fantastic relationship. It's just going to take a lot of work. It takes a lot from both sides. And you're resisting that change. And you're hurt. So I understand if you don't want to... I understand if you don't want to take this person back. Because once trust is broken, it is very hard to rebuild. It is very hard to regain. It is possible. With that said, actually, before I go any further, though, love offerings, please. Yep. So you do have a Page of Cups coming in if you decide. You do have these decisions to be made. Okay, this is hilarious. Okay. So, yes, you actually will have multiple offers. So, going off of just this reading and the cards that I just drew, we have a Page of Cups. It is coming in. It's a slow moving. It's a slow burn. It could be this person because the Cups is the suit of love, typically. So, like, they're a lot more emotional. They're a lot more... I'll just stick with that. They're a lot more emotional. But you have the Two of Wands, which is all about that decision, these ventures. Which path will you take? But you also have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. And this person's moving slow as well. Those are both in the reverse. So those are offers waiting for you or coming for you, aside from, I believe, this person. So you might have 3 choices to pick from in this situation. Okay. Can you tell me? Yep. Sorry. I'm so nosy. Woo! Come here. I'm trying to... Get another hand on my deck here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, so you have the Chariot, slow moving, a little bit of delay. It's a bumpy road for these love offerings coming in. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. High Priestess is interesting. Sorry. Seven of Pentacles. You do have a lot of sevens. Seven of Cups yet again. So you do. You have lots of choices coming in. Seven of Pentacles, you're waiting for that investment. You have those, you're waiting for the investment to pay out, but it's very delayed. It's not moving as fast as you would like it. You're getting impatient, you're getting frustrated, but you do have these options that you can choose. The High Priestess, you're kind of doubting your intuition, you're not following it, you're ignoring your guides, you're ignoring signs. One more time. Decide. Okay. Couple more things. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. So you have a lot of energy coming through, and there's a lot of struggle. So I do think that you're a little bit, well, obviously you're in pain, you're hurt, but you do have these options. You do have these opportunities coming into you, and you have these offers. So follow your guides, follow your signs, think with your head and your heart and your intuition. Follow your gut instinct. And from the looks of it, I can't quite get a reading. Yeah, okay, perfect. I was just about to say, I can't really get a reading on your two love offerings. It's kind of repeating itself, which is fine. So at this time, I can't give you too much more information. But no matter the decision that you make at this time, you are going to be celebrating. You are going to come into unity. You are going to be happy. You are going to be content. You have the Four of Wands here. This just came out for me as I was about to be like, I can't tell you if your other two people are going to be soulmates or if they're going to be a twin flame. If this is a twin flame situation. It's not really telling me. They have the Ten of Cups, so it is a very important relationship. It will be successful if you decide to do the work. It's just not going to be easy. That Star card is telling you it will not be easy. Temperance is telling you that with all the hard work, that Seven of Pentacles that you have, if you are willing to do the work for this dream, for this wish, you will have it. You are going to come into balance with this person. But it's not gonna be a fast moving. It's slow moving, it's a slow chariot, but it's coming. But if you were to so choose another path with that Two of Staves, you will still find contentment, okay? You're not going to be alone forever. You're not going to be miserable forever. You're not, first of all, you're whole by yourself. You're loved by yourself. Your person cries at night. They're scared of rejection. The passion is too much. The heat between us is intense, so they feel very passionate for you. It is all too much. So, any other messages here from their person? People don't believe in me, so they've struggled with that in the past. That's probably why they messed up. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? See, they definitely did something. I don't. You are too nice and I don't deserve your kindness. So they are on a very low, the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. So they definitely messed up. They have childhood trauma here. Any others? Will you leave me like the others? Well, so they manifested that. They messed it up. I wish I could be fully honest with you. So when they finally come into the energy, where they can speak to you truthfully, they can take off the mask, which is coming. It is coming. They are going to try their darndest to get you back. And again, that is up to you. Thank you so much for Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Thank you. All right. Self-indulgence. Focus on yourself, your self-worth. Time to heal, do your shadow work and self-appreciation. So you just focus on you. Again, mirroring each other as self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So make sure you're healing that inner trauma that, yep. Yeah. Healing the trauma that you need to heal. Moving on, letting go of the past, moving forward. Don't live in the past, live in the present. Focus on yourself, raise your vibration, attract what you want, manifest what you want, not what you don't want. Don't worry, don't stress, don't think of all the negative things that can happen, because it's not, don't manifest that in your life. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So you are moving on, you are moving forward, and that is the best thing to do. Your person will come in time, your people, in fact. You have love call, so someone is going to express love. It's a message of love. They're thinking of you and letting you know. So you could be getting a phone call from them soon. You could be getting a text message, or you have a love offering coming in. You have multiple from the looks of it. So heart with a key. So welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfection. So it's going to feel amazing. No matter what you choose, you are going to have, again, this Four of Wands. You're going to have a situation. So it's whatever you choose, you have these offers coming in. They're going to be important. Mask. Not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. Your person is hiding. We know this. Once they get out of that Seven of Arrows, the mask is going to come off. And that will allow you guys to move on together. An engagement ring. So engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So you do have, yet again, that Ten of Cups, that Four of Wands, your knight, your page, your prince. Love offerings are coming in, and they're serious ones. So focus on you. Raise that vibration. Oh, you know what? It's so funny. I usually do romance angels first. I did not. It's so funny. I just wanted to see messages from your person, and I just got it going. Wow. Okay, thank you. Usually I close out with cosmic insights, but we're gonna do this. So awesome. Oh, so funny. Oh, that's funny. So real quick, you have the fertility card with this person, right? Pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So treat your fur babies, right? Or perhaps even get one. Okay, especially if you are interested in having a family. Fur babies are amazing. So yeah. Okay. Sexuality. This card, someone is still figuring themselves out. This could absolutely be for orientation, but a lot of the time in these readings, I feel like it's a pent-up sexuality. I feel like it is a sexual tension. I feel like it's a chemistry between people, especially with your Seven of Cups and the Seven of Arrows and all this fun thing. And they even said in their messages for you that the passion is intense. The love between them is intense, between you and them. You do have a confession coming in. Someone has to tell you something, so we already know that. The truth is coming out. The mask is coming off. Truth is coming to light. Discoveries will be made. It does say let go. So right now, focus on yourself. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So even if this is a reunion, it's telling you to be this butterfly. It's transforming. Again, transformation. Be that butterfly. Rise from the ashes here. Butterflies are ooey gooey in their cocoon, okay? It's not a beautiful transformation, but when they come out of it, it is gorgeous. Challenges, it says make a decision and work on inner healing. So focus on yourself. Overcome these obstacles. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So yet again, work on manifesting. Work with the law of attraction. Manifest what you want. Have fun. Live in that present moment and just enjoy it. You do actually have Earth sign as well. So your people coming in, or perhaps even your person here, could very well be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. I do think it's kind of interesting because the Pentacles, if I remember correctly, are usually your Earth signs, right? And there was a bit of a Taurus energy, right? So you could be dealing with Taurus, you could be dealing with Virgo. You had some, not quite the energies, but you did have, like, you had that Knight of Pentacles. You have a Princess of Arrows, so a Page of Arrows. That would be like, what is that? Oh no, then I just drew a blank, so I'm just gonna leave it. But if you had like had the oh, you also have Sagittarius. You also have Aquarius. I don't know if I said that. So you have Aquarius, you have Sagittarius, you have Scorpio's own energy. Yeah. So, oh, and you had Cancer too, because you had the Chariot as well. Sorry, guys. Kind of going on a tangent here. Let me continue. Before I end up being here all day with you. So Scorpio. Oh, wow, that was really fast. Okay, thank you. Oh. You know, did I actually? Oh, never mind. Never mind. We just gotta keep going. Keep going here. So sorry, guys. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Okay. 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 So, ooh, usually I do like to kind of put these in order, just so that they tell a little bit easier of a story, in my personal opinion. But these do kind of jump around a little bit. So we do have an unrequited love. This very well could be the situation. Again, you do have success, but there is a lot of work. So I do feel overall we have walked away from a situation. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, especially if they ripped your heart out. They betrayed your trust. Again, you have that Tower card here, and the Tower is all about a weakened foundation, a structural damage. It collapses so that you can rebuild and be stable. Okay? An unrequited love, I don't believe that. How do I want to word this? Yes, you have people that you absolutely love that never come back. Yes, we know this. But for this situation, because you do have a very successful outcome, perhaps this is even a karmic relationship that you decide to go on for. But I do feel like this is more so this situation here. They betrayed you. They betrayed your trust. They have to work very hard to get this back. There is no amount of love or spark or sexual connection that will make you go, oh my gosh, yes, I'll stay with you. There is serious work to be done, right? So there's an unrequited love. You deserve love, Scorpio. You are lovable. So do not let this distinguish your worthiness or to make you feel like you're less in any sort of way, because you are not. You are not. We don't want to attract more bad. We want to attract great things. You are worthy of love. You deserve love. You are loved. You are loved. You are lovable. You are loving. You are awesome. You are amazing. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're sexy. You're fun. You're intelligent. All of it. I am statements. I am incantations. Affirmations that build yourself up. No self-talk. No negative self-talk. Nothing. Okay? It says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So again, seek help. Don't overburden yourself. Don't have this Um, don't take it all on by yourself. Get help where you need help. Ask for help from others, and you will receive it, okay? You have children yet again, okay? You had the fertility card, you had fur babies. Again, I don't always think that this card is about physical children. It could be inner child healing. It could be you want children, you have children with your person, but it does say children affects your love life. Your love life is affected by children. So again, it could be inner child healing. Gosh, I keep wanting to be like inner children healing. Inner child healing. There could be past traumas that you need to heal. It could be your person's. It could be you wanted children, your person did not, or vice versa. It could be you did have children. It could be you will have children. It could be you're pregnant right now. Take what resonates for this card. But a lot of the time, I feel like it is more a metaphysical, a deep healing and introspection, more so than the literal meaning. Kind of like the pregnancy card in my Cosmic Insights. It does say flirt, so extend your lighthearted energy to others. So have fun, put yourself out there, get playful. It says passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So get out there, enjoy that present moment, lift those vibrations, do it all, enjoy it. And then it does say heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So I do feel like there is a strong and difficult conversation coming. Again, free will, free choice. You do you do what you want to do. You move on, you get those other offers. You focus on yourself. You feel happy, you feel light, you feel loved because you are loved, because you are whole. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me. Reminder, check out those other placements. Like and subscribe if it resonated or if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.